DeepSeek just dropped its latest V4 Pro, and Google has officially released Gemini 3.7 Flash. These are easily two of the hottest AI models right now. Some of you have probably already seen DeepSeek V4 Pro, so today we're going to review Gemini 3.7 Flash to see how good it actually is. Google describes Gemini 3.7 Flash as their most intelligent workhorse model yet for coding and AI agents. According to Google, it delivers major improvements across software engineering, knowledge work, and web development workflows. Even better, it launches at half the original price of Gemini 3.6 Flash per million tokens. Now let's look at the benchmarks. On Frontier Code 1.1 main, Gemini 3.7 Flash outperforms Claude Sonnet 5 and even GPT-5.6 Terra. On DeepSWE 1.1, it beats Claude Sonnet 5, Muse Spark 1.2, and its predecessor, Gemini 3.6 Flash. Terra still takes the lead there, but that's honestly expected. Then on Code Arena, Gemini 3.7 Flash comes out on top again, beating every competing model. It also achieves the highest score on Automation Bench, making it one of the strongest automation-focused models available today. When it comes to pricing, it's actually very competitive. It costs just 75 cents per million input tokens and nearly $4 per million output tokens. Looking across the full DeepSWE rankings, you can see Gemini 3.7 Flash getting surprisingly close to Fable and Opus 5, while outperforming Qwen 3.8 Max, GLM, and even Opus 4.8, making it one of the most efficient models currently available. On Terminal Bench 2.1, it scores an impressive 85.8%. The only model ahead of it is GPT-5.6 Terra with 87.4%, which is honestly a very small gap. The model is available right now, so you can already use it in Gemini Spark, Antigravity, and even through the Antigravity CLI. Now let's get into the real test. I tested Gemini 3.7 Flash inside Antigravity 2.0, and I wanted to see how well it could handle a real-world coding project. I gave it a single prompt asking it to build a landing page for my Premax agent, which is a free CLI video generation agent. I also added a few design instructions, telling it to use a combination of claymorphism and minimalism. After a few moments, it generated all of the project files, including a built-in CLI execution demo animation directly on the landing page. Let's check out the result. I've already seen it, but I want to show you exactly what it generated. So let's copy the localhost URL and open it in the browser. Whoa, look at this. From just a single prompt, it generated an entire landing page with a clean hero section, a realistic CLI execution demo, polished layouts, and a really premium overall design. Personally, I love this result. I've generated this exact project using many different models before, and honestly, some of them weren't even close. The newly released DeepSeek V4 Flash, for example, struggled quite a bit. It hallucinated much more often, and the overall quality simply wasn't at this level. Just watch the execution. Everything works. It even visualizes how the agent plans tasks, what's running in the background, and how each process flows. The dark and light theme toggle works perfectly. Navigation is fully functional. Every interaction feels polished. I was genuinely surprised the first time I opened this project. Overall, this model is extremely impressive. When you combine these results with its benchmark performance and pricing, it becomes even more interesting. For comparison, Claude Sonnet 5 costs around $3 per million input and 10 per million output tokens. Gemini 3.7 Flash delivers performance that's surprisingly close while costing significantly less. If you enjoyed this review and want more AI model testing, coding benchmarks, and real-world comparisons, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.